Well, welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here in just a minute. But first, I want you to go ahead and hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. When you do this, you're going to receive all my notifications as soon as you click that bell. All right, we are going to get into this reading. I did do this reading last night, but for some reason, the internet was laggy. The Wi-Fi has been wonky around here, so it's been a pain. We are going to get started into this tarot card reading straight away. Again, this is our Kim Taehyung. I butchered it. I'm sure of it, but I'm trying. I'm putting forth the effort to pronounce these names. I can also call him V, so we can call him V. Don't mind my hair. I just had it pinned back. I was cleaning. So I am going to get into this reading quickly. We did go over the celebrity stuff. He is from BTS. He is in this boy band. And a lot of people ask for pretty much all of the members. So we're just getting all these members taken care of. I'm going to put my timestamp down and we will begin. All right, here we go. We're going to get into just like a regular oracle reading. Here we go. And as we do that, I want you to know that it will be confirmed through tarot cards. So I do that. I just like to get a nice little base off their vibe. So we are just kind of resetting, resensing for Kim Taehyung. And I can call him V. So we're going to call him V throughout this, okay? Also, let's get into their astrology. His birth path is 3, and then his sun sign is a Capricorn. His Aries is a moon sign. So he's got some fire and earth, some fire and earth. All right, let's find out currently what is going on. Finding out currently what is happening with V. Okay. Reevaluating the priorities here is currently within and around his energy or his current vibe. So also asking for sincerity, asking with like a real authentic emotion or feelings behind whatever it is that he's asking, and really trying to think things through, especially with this reevaluation of his priorities. Now, this might be in resistance because, again, for the most part in this boy band specific, most of the readings that I have done have considered them pretty exhausted. They're all kind of tired and not in control of anything really. And they don't really have time for a ton of relationships. So those don't really, they don't pop up as much as I wish that they did. So anyway, thinking things through, finding out anything that they can as far as like asking something for sincerity. So we're going to get into this reading, finding out specifically what all of this means with the tarot card, okay? Here we go. We are getting into it. One more. All right, here we go. We're off and running. We're off and running. Jeez. Okay. Okay. All right. So kind of all about him now currently and around who he is in specific. We're just finding out that he is extremely skillful. Okay. So this person is smarter than you will actually think that he is. For some reason in the other reading, it was being brought up through the reading that he just it looks different on the outside than he actually is on the inside. So you may think he is less than smart, but this boy is extremely smart, okay? And he's immune to most anybody's opinion on him, his topics, his fashion, his how he is when he's moving or talking. He don't give two shits what anybody thinks, and that's a really amazing thing to have, especially if you are going to be of an immense importance. So I really feel like the vibe on this guy is a little bit off, because I think some people think he's one way, but he's actually a whole different way. Yeah, he can be self-centered quite a little bit, but the ego is more of a habit that is built, and that probably will be built because nobody's going to say no to this kid. Nobody probably does except for the people that are in control of the situation. So it's less than a positive vibe though, as of right now, just currently in like more of a, you know, an undertone of positive. So the warmth or the invitement, for some reason, he's just not digging anything right now. And I mean, again, he's extremely skillful. He's in a new place. He's in a new beginning for something and he's prepared for it. He has every fucking tool in his tool belt and he is ready to shine. Okay. He is, but just currently just feeling a little pessimistic at the moment. So that's just currently where he is at. Let's get into a challenge that was in the past for him. All right. So I'm feeling like within the past. I feel like there had to be some sort of father issue. Some sort of father issue, maybe some sort of like structural issue, but it's less than discipline, that is for sure. But there's like a less, it's like didn't have a leader or something. Somebody wasn't there to provide that in specific, like leading in a fatherly way. This could be a fatherly person. But anyway, in the past, it just did not turn out. So there, you know, the inspiration that he was wanting it to provide to him and, you know, kind of put into his life, that was not something that was balancing him out. Yeah, probably never, ever, ever. And it was all about always kind of like, I'm learning how to, you know, be a practical person. I'm learning how to, you know, be in this place of stability and really be dependable as a father. And, you know, I'm learning to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And it was just like the prospect or the idea of this was constant for him. Oh, thank you. I did. I really, really did. I really didn't do anything. I just laid around. So again, it's just all about learning about, you know, the prospects or like maybe, you know, the choices that his father made or he had to make around his father, or again, just the fatherly role. So whatever this role model masculine was, and this is definitely something that is in the past, but it hasn't really been dealt with a ton. So again, that challenge is probably still within and around him. Here we go. All right, something that is fully present. Okay, so there is someone around him. It's probably not somebody he's talking to or like somebody that knows he's passionate for him or he's passionate for them, however that resonates. But there's definitely some sort of a knowing or information about the situation. And the burdens are far from over. So that would probably be within the upcoming month, because this did pop up on the reading that I did last night. This exact fucking thing is so weird. It is extremely weird. But since I'm redoing it, I'm really glad that it got brought back up. Literally, it got brought back up in the present moment. So weird. Okay, so this person, though, is unpredictable. They have a thing about them where they kind of, you know, go off, or they're a little wild, or, you know, the passion is lacking, but they're full steam ahead in a really creepy, unpredictable way. And that's just not something that is consuming him at all right now. I mean, eventually it will, because it's headed that way. So the burdens of the situation, the burdens of the unpredictability, the wild man or the wild woman he's dealing with is definitely something that will come to an end or some sort of a closure. Because I mean, the potential here is, yeah, we could have a solution, but the potential is just being completely deceived. There's a lot of delusion. This person's putting up this entire picture of how he is, and he's not this way. And this is something that will come to a closure, you know, to a place where he'll know about it. All right, let's find out how they feel about themselves. Okay. Weird, fucking weird. I swear to God. Two of the cards. Oh my gosh. Okay. So weird. All right. So he feels like he is emotional. He feels like he's intellectually like got that under control, though. He's extremely logical and he knows that he's fucking smart. So his mental clarity, he has no apologies for. He's kind of an alpha in his own right, very, you know, masculine. No matter how people see him, he's got this masculinity that he does not apologize for. So, I mean, and when he's using his brain, he's using it to win. He will use it to utilize when he's trying to, you know, get past all of the people that are around him, because when he has his mindset on something, he's going to full steam ahead. He don't give a two shits if you're in the way. If you're on the train tracks, he's rolling over you. He doesn't care about all that. Now, he could have been dealing with an Aries or an air sign in specific. Definitely it was like kind of a joining or a bringing together of some sort of a relationship or a connection even, but I feel like definitely there was some sort of love within this person and this high priestess energy, but this is no longer happening. This just kind of around him and what he's feeling about himself. He feels like this is definitely something that was in the past. It's something that's been communicated about. It's something that he can look back on and really gain clarity from those memories. But again, that's just not something that he's dealing with at the moment. That expression of love or commitment or however this relationship ran, it's not being held up at the moment. So let's find out how the world sees him. How does the world actually see V? Okay. There. Didn't mess any of those up. All right. So, weird. Some of these are the same too. Okay, so the world actually sees him dealing with some sort of ending or some sort of situation that was a love connection. It is no longer a connection. We see that in the past. We see this person that was left in the past. This person definitely could have, been a water sign. They could have been a fire sign or an air. No air. Okay. The communication is no longer there. The passion or the fire that was between the two of them, we no longer see that as fans watching that's not being seen. Okay. And there's definitely lack of emotion. It's kind of how we're looking at him, even the expression of emotion or feeling. It's just like this disconnect when it comes to all of the intuition and the emotional connections. We don't see him in a balance with that. We just see him kind of self-centered or kind of sitting with his ego, if you will. But we do see those types of things. And there's definitely some memory stuff here. And it's almost like sometimes he could probably get lost in his memories, but that's how we see him. We must have, as fans, you guys must see him go through something, in specific that I'm not aware of, but the cards are just kind of picking up on all of that. So let's get a likely outcome here. All right. So karmically, he's on the right path here. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely just indicating that this is the right path. This is where he's supposed to be heading. Okay. There is a passionate achievement with his work. There's a lot of things going on as far as his work stuff. And this is full steam ahead. Everything's good to go. There's a lot of achievement from the past, and that's kind of like pushing through and rolling through. And he is just really determined to stay in this specific place. So when he's zenned in, he's zoned in, and he's clicked in and everything's, ready to go, he doesn't let anyone fuck with him. So he's just going to keep going. Okay. And again, he's not going to give a fuck about the opinions. He's immune to giving two shits about what people think about him. He doesn't apologize. So, when I say he's smarter than you fucking think, he is. This is one to watch. It's definitely interesting. And nobody will get in his way, especially when he's full steam ahead on some shit with determination. He's on full steam ahead with something that he very much desires. And karmically, this is his soul purpose. This is the life purpose. This is where this is headed. This is just a part of the situation. So he knows that his life isn't of an importance. So let's hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please, and thank you. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Go ahead and click that bell when you're there so you don't miss any of the upcoming future tarot card readings. And at the end of this read, there's going to be a video that actually pops up. And when it pops up, click on it. It'll be the rest of the BTS member group. So the rest of the band or the rest of the members will be uploaded. I'll be doing them live all day. I think I got like 3 more. I think 3 or 4. Oh, I think it's 4 because I thought I had 6 to do. And now all of a sudden I have 7. I was like, excuse me? I thought I almost was done. I was like, yay. Okay. All right. Aaliyah, I will do your reading on the next one. I was a little frazzled when I got on here. I just got off the phone. So I was like, so anyway, it's my daughter's birthday today. So happy birthday, Reagan. Love you. I will see you guys later. Enjoy this beautiful Monday, you guys. See ya.